In the ongoing situation with Nijisanji, something else ridiculous has occurred, and yes, this thing is something that Nijisanji has done. In an apparent attempt at damage control, Kurosanji released this press release statement on their investor relations section of their website. It reads, "Impact of the decision to terminate the affiliation contract with the Nijisanji Liver on our financial results. On February 5th, 2024, Anycolor made the decision to terminate our affiliation contract with the Nijisanji Liver Selentatsuki. The impact of this decision on our financial results will be negligible." What a pathetic thing to read, especially because I don't believe they ever issued a statement like that regarding any of their other prior terminations. For example, if we go back to 2023 and around the time when the whole Zion situation happened, there's no investor relations post about that. Now, of course, they made tweets about it, but they never issued a press release like the one we just read regarding Selen. So it's rather amusing that they're going to go out of their way to try and tell their investors that this is all negligible as they enact damage control that they've never done before. Furthermore, as Reddit user Thinking Pretty Hard pointed out, Anycolor described the damage Selen did during her termination as quote-unquote irreparable, and then told their shareholders it's negligible. Which one is it? And yeah, going back to their statement here at the bottom where they said, "Considering the irreparable damage to our company's reputation and threat to the ongoing activities of other affiliated livers, we regrettably concluded that the termination of our affiliation contract with Selentatsuki was unavoidable." So now here's a question to you guys. What do you think's going on here? Option 1, Nijisanji is just full of it and they will say anything they can to try and save face here for some damage control. Or option 2, in order for both statements to be accurate, for the Selen situation to have no financial impact on them while they also say that the damage is irreparable to the company's reputation, that would be implying that the company's reputation is already so bad, it's already so awful, that this whole Selen situation will have no financial impact on them because their reputation already sucks. By the way, that's me making a joke. Like, obviously they're going to be doing option 1, right? They're trying to enact damage control, but you could see how you could joke around about their statements like that. Anyways, let's end with another look at their stock, because it actually got even worse for them over the last 24 hours or so. Yesterday, we talked about their stock being down around 5%, and now it's down 6.5% additionally on top of that. So down over 10% within the last 2 days. And I mentioned yesterday how they get to like this 3,600 range and they've been channeling there for like around 6 months. This data here only goes back 5 days for the sake of what we need to take a look at here. But just keep that in mind. For about 6 months, they channel around 3,600, on occasion slightly pushing above it. And then yesterday they fall back to that 3,600 figure. And and today they just plummet right below it, hitting all the way down to lows of 33.35 and right now at 33.80. So factoring in all of the stock stuff we've been taking a look at, as well as all of the backlash that they've been getting, hashtag sink the yacht, Kurosanji, etc., people unsubscribing from their channels en masse, kind of looks like Niji is freaking out a little bit. They're trying to, if we're going to say sink the yacht, they're trying to stop the yacht from sinking, right? They're like taking buckets, trying to shovel the water out of the yacht or patch the holes up, whatever analogy you want to use. As I said yesterday, I think Nishi really underestimated the amount of backlash that they would get for this, and I think they also underestimated Selen and how she would defend herself. And speaking of Selen, we've got Doki Bird at now over 300k subscribers at almost 320k. I'll have her socials in the description if you haven't checked her out yet and want to. And that's it for the segment. Hope you enjoyed this update, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.